It's that time when economists and real estate experts come out with their predictions for the coming year. Will housing prices fall sharply across the United States, or will they stabilize? And what's going to happen in Phoenix? Let's get into it and take a closer look at what the future holds for real estate. First, we'll look at the nationwide, then we'll look at Phoenix. Fair warning, this is a bit long. The 2022 nationwide median price will end up 10% over 2021. 2023 nationwide median price is projected to be up 0.3% over 22. 2024 nationwide median price projected to be up 5% over 2023. This is the projected unit sales, aka number of homes sold. 2022 nationwide unit sales projected to be down 15% from 2021. 2023 nationwide unit sales projected to be down 7% from 22, and the 2024 nationwide unit sales projected to be up 10% over 2023. The source is the National Association of Realtors. Some of you may be thinking, but Dean, those numbers are biased because they're from the Realtor Association. So of course, they're going to say prices are going to go up. These projections are from the NAR's chief economist, and he's been spot on, especially with the volatility created by the pandemic. He said we wouldn't see a tsunami of foreclosures when certain so-called real estate geniuses said that there would be. There was no tidal wave of foreclosures, and right now we are 50% below normal nationwide. So there aren't a bunch of foreclosures coming. That's just one example. He doesn't, and I don't, deal in fear like the TikTok and YouTube real estate gurus. We deal in facts. But let's see what other companies and some other economists have to say about the market. Redfin projects prices to fall by 4% in 2023. Zillow projects prices to remain flat, 0% in 23. Realtor.com projects prices to go up 5.4% in 23. Fannie Mae projects prices to fall by 1.5%. Wells Fargo projects prices to fall by 5.5% in 2023. The average of all those has prices dropping by 2.2%. NAR has it up 0.3%. In Phoenix, right now, the annual median is up 14.75% over 21. In Phoenix, we are trending towards ending 2022 up over 2021 by 8%. We expect prices to go up a modest 3% in 2023 in Phoenix. But some areas and price ranges will do better than others. Long term, the U.S. median home price is projected to keep rising. 2020 median home price was $300,200. In 2030, the median home price is projected to be $400,000. Let's go deeper. I'm sure there's plenty of real estate gurus out in social media land that will continue to prognosticate an impending apocalypse. But a housing crash and a dip of 20% or more in prices across the board is not reality. Now, some areas will do worse than others, but other areas are poised to do quite well. In Phoenix, single-family building permits have collapsed, which will cause inventory shortages in 2023, 24, and for the foreseeable future. And, on top of that, we were already behind when the pandemic hit. Purchases from iBuyers, those are the Open Doors and OfferPads of the world, have plummeted along with institutional investors. Institutional investors bought just 163 homes last month, compared with 659 purchased in November of 2021. iBuyers purchased only 72 homes in Maricopa County between them for November, representing 1.3% of the transactions. That's their lowest market share, since July 2020, when they paused activity due to COVID. Open Door accounted for most of the purchases with 67, while OfferPad bought just 5 homes. OfferPad is down 95% from November 2021, while Open Door is down 80%. Other iBuyers have ceased their buying operations completely. Look for this trend to continue into 2023. The Crawford Market Index for all areas and types has risen from the high 80s to over 90 as of December 13th. So they are declaring that we are in a balanced market again in Phoenix. Our stay in a true buyer's market territory lasted less than a month from November 15th to December 12th. The demand index is still dropping and reached its lowest level since April 2008. However, the supply index is falling even faster. It stands at 78.7 and peaked a month ago at 82.8. The Crawford report says the gap between supply and demand is closing, and they expect to head closer to the perfect balanced Crawford Market Index of 100 over the next 3 weeks. In 2023, as a buyer in Phoenix, you can look forward to decreased competition, more choice, and you can take your time to shop. In some cases, you'll be able to negotiate on price, get repairs completed, and get some closing costs paid for. This is about as close to a normal market as you can get to. Mortgage interest rates aren't coming down to the 2 to 3% range, but as inflation eases, rates will come down. Buy what you can afford now, and if rates come down and it makes sense to refinance, you'll have a lower payment. Sellers in Phoenix are slowly grasping the reality of the current market. You just cannot price like we did in June or March of this year. You need to price for now, and that's a moving target. The margin of error for overpricing is very small. So if you're trying to build in a negotiation cushion, going higher on price, that's not going to work in this market. You'll want to price at market value. Buyers know that for the first 10 days on market, homes are selling at or close to asking price. Buyers will wait you out until you lower your price to market value, or will come in with lowball offers. Unless you're willing to negotiate, this will upset you and you'll end up on the market way longer than you would have if you had priced at market value. Homeowners that have been on the market for 46 to 60 days or more are seeing their homes close for 10% or more below the asking price. You don't want to be that seller. Keep this in mind for 2023. The overall U.S. housing market should see prices flatline in 2023 on average as inflation is wrestled downward. As inflation comes down, mortgage interest rates will go down. When the rates come down, inventory levels will go down and prices will start going up. And the median price in the US is projected to go up 5% in 2024. That's it for this year's market predictions. If you have any questions, shoot us a text or give us a call. In the meantime, if you know anyone that's looking to buy or sell real estate in the Phoenix metro area, we're never too busy for your referrals.